Hello everybody and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns, broadcasting the Skyward Randomizer co-op tournament. We got the group stage for you today. It's M&M versus those who slither in the dark. Commentating for us we have CJS07 and Your Average Link, and tracking is Mario Runner and Deer. Say hello everybody.
Hello there. Hope you guys are ready for what should prove to be an exciting matchup for the co-op tournament.
M&M, Melrose, and Mr. Mario, not historically Skyward Sword Randomizer players. However, they've shown a pretty strong performance so far, as I believe they're, what, 2-1?
Are they 1-2 or 2-1?
2-1, because they've won twice.
They have, okay. I couldn't remember if they beat another team in addition to me and 64 last
They just beat, oh wait, no, yeah, you guys, and, G4G.
Did they? Okay. I couldn't remember the outcome of the G4G match.
And on the other side, we have those who slither in the dark, otherwise known by the not quite accurate pronunciation "twisted," but it's the closest thing to say it quickly. This team, they have some pretty strong runners in their own right. In fact, they took down British Stargate, which is one of like the top 3, I think, right now. Yeah, they took down British Stargate. British Stargate almost took down Gemini.
Yeah,
and,
there's been a lot of chaos in the tournament world. So this should prove to be a very exciting match. So, hope everyone's buckled up, so to speak, because it's going to be a wild ride.
What are your predictions for dungeons? I'm going to say Skyview, LMF, Sandship.
I'm going to say Skyview, Earth Temple, Fire Sanctuary.
Interesting choice. Yeah, British Stargate did lose some massive... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's been some upsets. Yeah, we are off, it looks like.
But British Stargate are still third because they are still 3-3. And
yeah, Stargate's just played... British Stargate has just played a lot of matches.
Or at least challenge groups by wins, not by win-loss ratio.
We'll have to see once everyone's played all their matches.
I have this running gag with Jim that I always predict that the first item will be a key piece. And I've never been right so far, so hopefully this time...
Is it a key piece today? It's not.
We'll see.
The fire shield earrings, so... Pretty nice item. Skyview LMF Cistern.
I got 2 out of 3.
So you're 2 for 3, yeah. 1 for 3 for me, so... No Fungeons today. Do we consider LMF a Fungeon?
It's borderline. Like, LMF and Earth Temple are borderline for their Fungeon/Short-Gen status. We're gonna see Raid making a magic file here on the Lower Academy statue. Not something you often see, but in co-op it makes sense. A nice gust bonus there.
Bellows is interesting since LMF is required.
Yeah.
It's not often that
Ooh,
Bellows
and a sword on
ends up
Potion Lady.
relevant, but...
That is true, and like the other like speedy dungeons don't really have a one-off long check like LMF, Sandship, and Fire Sanctuary do.
Yeah. The thing about LMF is that the worst case is that's a bomb bag. Okay.
It's bomb bag.
Is that the variance in it is so large. The best case LMF is so much faster than the worst case.
Wait,
so.
Wait, the log? I didn't even notice that at first.
You've never seen that before? I love that texture from Raid.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not quite as easy to do on console because I probably have to go into like the stage 4 sparring hall. Interesting that Melrose's file name is 30 seconds. I don't know where that comes from.
Neither do I. Maybe it was
the 30-second difference between...
Yeah.
Us and British Stargate? I don't know.
That'd be my assumption, that that's what it's a reference to. Is something like of that variety.
Alright, well, Raid is our first player to be entering the sky here.
I really like Raid Impact's routing with the really early sky stuff. I'm not generally a fan of the early sky, but I've seen it pay off for them quite a bit.
Midst of the Desert has Silver Ruby and Central Skyloft.
We haven't gotten anything in Central yet that I've seen other than a sword.
Bomb bag. Bomb bag.
Oh, right, yeah, we're gonna have bomb bag. Yeah, that's very likely our Spirit of the Sword item there.
I mean, I'm a fan of early sky. Like, if you have one player do most of Skyloft and the other player go to the sky, then the player who went to the sky can just go back and clean up while also getting Pero's gift and all that stuff.
Yeah. It depends on the way the seed shakes out. I found that on the average seed, splitting Skyloft tends to work better.
Like, I like recently discussed with Jim, and we kind of switched up our
we're gonna
routing
see
split
4
a bit.
hits at the same time.
Sister was Baron. Sister was Baron.
Floria,
And Floria was Sots, I think.
and
Okay, Idu is dead.
is dead.
You said Floria was something, and I think I saw the format
I
of
think it was
Sots hint.
Scott's, I agree. So I'm getting a lot of information here in the process. A harp-shaped object on the chandelier.
I really like that term, harp-shaped object.
It is a piece of the Song of the Hero. Unlikely to be important.
But
we haven't really seen much in the way of required trials on restreams lately.
Yeah, there was that one race that you guys did where 2 swords were on trials.
Yeah, last night we had 2 swords on trials. So there was a singular required trial. And then we had the British Stargate race between British Stargate and Twisted, I believe, where 4 out of 4 trials had items on it.
Oh yeah, that one went really long.
That disaster of a race. What was our starting color? I don't see it marked on any of our runners' trackers.
Farron.
Oh, interesting. Baron Cistern with Zots, Floria, and starting Baron Pillar. That's really
interesting. Yeah, perhaps that means Whip is very late.
Yeah, it could be a very late Whip or a very late Claw Shot, potentially for key logic.
Wow.
So, definitely some logic reading to go into that. Okay, so Mr. Mario is our first runner to head off to the surface. I'm very surprised we haven't seen a surface dip from Twisted yet.
Yeah, they probably just routed their sky in a way that means that surface will have to wait a little bit. I'd imagine Pac-Man's probably going to the surface after this.
Yeah, I imagine that's the next thing Pac is doing. I find that
Ray.
Ray. No, I think
because Raid's already in the sky. I saw the names on the commentator thing.
I did it backwards too, so.
We'll see the other runners checking things like Pero's item usually like in solos is kind of a weird thing to deal with because it is Sphere 0, but you have to go back from the sky to check it. Oh, it's Ballad of the Goddess. More stuff for Melrose to do in the sky while Mr. Mario is scouting out Farron.
That's shaking out really well for their routing.
Yeah. You like to be able to do things.
Behind.
Oh, Pac-Man stream.
Monka Pac-Man stream.
I'm gonna wait a little bit, and if not, I'm gonna let him know in race time.
Yeah. I guess we're not gonna see what's on that. I wasn't looking at Mr. Mario's screen, so I'm gonna assume that Chad is correct and said that Laneru caves the Spirit of the Sword. So that's fun.
So probably not late claw shots, but late whip is
a
possibility.
That does kind of rule out the idea of a late claw shots a bit.
Meanwhile, Raid, as expected, going to Farron. Oh, never mind, it's back.
Oven Trial has crystals. Okay, that's fine too. So we didn't get to see what was on Rena. Not Rena.
Probably turn off party mode.
Looking at
Pac-Man's going for the tro. Yeah, looks like he has 10.
He's got. We need to fix that display on the tracker.
Yeah. When are you gonna fix the thing with a key piece count?
At this point, probably never. It's a meme. Anyway. So Pac's giving us our first taste of Metro.
Melrose
I don't
showing
know
us
if-
Thunderhead for the first time.
Yeah, did Pac-Man pick it up yet?
I don't think so. I think he's doing this too quick. Oh, nice white sword.
Something.
Ruby
Birdie
Tab
has
was on
Ruby.
Birdie's crystals. And something else. I didn't catch it. But you
I
can
didn't
already
see
get...
what the SOTS region that Thunderhead hinted was.
Yeah, me neither. But hopefully we'll see it from Pac-Man soon. Did he even
Either
get
Pac-Man or
Ballad?
Chat. I don't know if Pac-Man got Ballad. I didn't see him pick up Ballad.
Jim says
think it
fair
was
and
fair
wood sots. Well,
I
we'll
believe
see
that.
if there's a
Yeah, we'll
required
see if there's a required item here.
That's good for once Pac-Man... Oh, nice nunchuck
Oh no,
issues.
nunchuck.
It's good for when he does find Thunderhead because he can already get Din's power.
Yeah.
It
So
looks
this is
like...
a little bit of an advantage for Pac if he did get Ballad. If he
But it appears
didn't,
that-
then it's kind of a bad spot. It looks like he
that
did not.
Melrose might be a little bit unfamiliar with how to solve the Isle of Songs trial. But
It's also possible that he just messed up the
setup.
input, because I've done that before as well.
Okay, well, it should be fine now. He'll have to go all the way
Yeah.
around. But...
It's fine. Will it be fine? It will not be fine.
Jim ended up PBing by like 3.5 minutes, or a little more than 3 minutes, but unfortunately
Oh
missed.
no, yeah, he
points
has to go
there.
around like a whole nother time. Dins is dead? Interesting. Did we see a hint
Oh.
for Dins is dead?
Where was that? Oh, was that in Lake Floria? Or
No, because no one's been to Lake Floria.
no, Mario. We need Din's power. We mean Din's power like the check, like a blade of white.
Yeah. Because Pac has White Sword already.
Yeah. Oh well. Now we know that's
Well,
dead.
there it is. The
Hey, Kick Me Relic is
bug net
bugging
on
it.
Slingshot.
Oh,
So-
that's such a bad That's normally such a bad location for that hit.
Yeah.
But both of our runners like went for it immediately.
That's
instead of
really
finishing
interesting.
Slingshot.
Oh, I guess maybe the reason is that they have the Floria Sots hint.
Oh, that's true.
Honestly, that's like big heads up and good luck for our runners that worked out that way.
Yeah. Oh, nice beetle.
A beetle. That's technically
That's-
a beetle or slingshot locked beetle, so that's always interesting.
Yeah.
And beetle is always Spirit of the Sword in this seed because of LMF.
It looks like according to Melrose's tracker, it was indeed Farron Woods that was Sots on the Thunderhead Hintstone.
That does look correct. That does appear to be correct, rather. Very interesting. Alright, it looks like Melrose just flew away and reset the puzzle, although I thought he had it fixed.
Yeah, I thought like he had it lined up such that if he pushed it like
All the way
Almost all
around
the
the
way
second
around.
time, he would have been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, this looks good. Raid
As
picking
long
up
as
the
he doesn't
gold
push
rupee.
too far around.
Yeah, because Raid has access to Beetle out of Logic now.
So does Mr. Mario. Did Mr. Mario pick up the gold rupee? The gold rupee?
No. He may not know about it.
Interesting. Did Raid do deep? No, he didn't have a projectile. So this is an interesting decision. Oh, actually. Well, I don't know if Raid picked up Bomb Bag or not. Because if he did, he had access to Deep Woods.
Which bomb toss? For the Beetle shop? No, that's a trick.
Yeah, Beetle bomb throw is not in Logic.
Nice patch.
It looks like Raid did not pick up bombs. Which is an interesting choice. I guess he never went back to Farron. There's Rattle.
Oh, there's Baby Rattles.
and
So that's
there's
access to Eldon.
Hornclaw's Beetle.
That's
The
access
Hornclaw's
to
Beetle's really
that's
interesting
Eldon.
because
That is Eldon access.
yeah. An early Horned Colossus Beetle is always really nice because it means that
You just get a free discount on your
you get a
300.
discount.
It appears that Melrose got a gold
Mario,
rupee
why
somewhere.
are you, Mr. Mario? Why are you doing this check still? Is he just getting bug net?
Probably Owlin crystals. He wants
Oh
to
yeah,
have you. It's you.
that's a good point.
Because you may not get a hint for Owlin, and you want to have at least one runner have that done. Oh well, there's water scale.
Scale, interesting. I guess he's going back to Lake Floria like this.
Actually, Floria's in Logic now, I think.
Well, no, we don't have a
you
way
have
to.
Bellows.
You don't have a way to hit your.
Oh wait, no, not Beetle. Never mind. That was in
Yeah, the
Floria.
Beetle's out of logic. You need to find either Slingshot or the other Beetle in order to wake up Yerbil logically, so that he can tell you how to draw. Alright, Mr. Mario leveraging that analogic Beetle to get into deep woods more easily. It looks like Pack and Raid are just completely abandoning the idea of Slingshot.
I mean, to be fair, if you know that it's just a bug net, again, depending on how much you weigh Owlin.
Yeah. Let's just hope that they don't get burned for it. So Melrose is going to immediately turn in the rattle and head to
Fair
Elden,
play.
it looks like. Absolutely a fair play. That's access to another one hint stone plus like
Yes.
10 items or something.
Yeah, one
Or
hint stone,
and 10
7 items, and like 4 cubes or something.
Isn't it 7 items or 10 items? 5.
It's,
I think
it's
I think
8.
it's 6 plus 3. Because
No,
you have
5
Bombay,
plus
you
3.
have... No, because you have access to the chest near Ascent.
Yeah, that's 5 plus 2, that's 8.
Isn't that the 6th item?
No.
No, there's only
You
10
can-
items in Elden. Yeah, that's the 5th. You're right. Oh yeah, Skyview as well. I wonder why Pack and Raid abandoned Skyview.
That's true.
I totally forgot that Skyview was a required dungeon.
Yeah.
If I'm being totally
Alright.
honest.
What's this hint say? Something was
Deep
awarded with
inside
silver
key
rupee.
piece is... so,
that
Element
deep-
Boss Key is dead.
Deep inside key piece. Yes. I missed what the other hint said. It was something is rewarded with. So
That's a pretty narrow hint thing. I really
that might be
Raid
a Horned
using the
Colossus
Bellows
Beetle.
here with Bellow.
might
And
be
getting
a-
rewarded with a gold rupee.
that might be Horned Colossus Beetle turn in.
Okay. So it is Horn turn in. Alright, so
Well, I
Raid
don't
now has
know.
enough money to buy
never
everything.
mind. Mario
Raid
just said-
should have enough money to buy everything with discounts, if I'm mathing correctly here.
Even without no, never mind.
No, he only had
he had
500
500 in
rupees.
his wallet. But the 300 is not important, so.
Yeah.
And it appears that the hint said it was not useful because Raid's not going for the turn in. Oh, and another crystal pack.
Well, he might be waiting. I guess, yeah. You could always, like, wait and do it, like, on the second sleep.
Actually, wait, no, they don't know that hint. That was the other team.
Oh, right, yeah.
Pac-Man's gonna finish out the rest of Floria.
Interesting that Raid is not... Does Raid... Oh, wait, neither... They don't have the Horned Colossus Beetle. That's...
Oh, right.
In Thunderhead. Right.
We need to stop mixing up our teams.
At least we're both doing it together.
Yeah.
Incorrect, but cohesive commentary. Mr. Mario just, like, dodged death there. I thought he was a goner.
Yeah, but now there's the Spider Rolls room where... Okay, he's
just
not
not
even gonna
gonna spider
bother. Or, yeah.
He might
Yeah, when you have
spider-
skill, you just need to hit this crystal.
Oh, true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very good point.
Okay, looks like Mr. Mario does not know this, though. But yeah, you could just spin up from the water. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunate that Mr. Mario doesn't know that. That's a pretty niche tech. It doesn't come up.
Or maybe he's
Excuse
gonna...
me,
Okay, discover it right now. Discover it right now. Yeah,
go.
let's go.
Learning on the fly. the hint for Ruby Tablet in Farron, or was it on Thunderhead?
Judging by the order in which I put the stuff in Discord, I think it was in Farron.
Okay.
I think it was like Sealed Grounds.
I don't think it was Sealed Grounds.
Maybe. No, Lake Floria talked about the Blade of White and the something else.
So it could have been Thunderhead Hintstone.
Oh yeah, it might have been.
Probably saw it once and decided to try it and got it. It's not a difficult trick, it's just you have to know that you can do it.
I don't know if the same can be done with the vines here. It probably can, but like...
I don't think it can.
Link's very just like, for lack of a better word, slippery along the walls when you're
In
jumping
swim
out.
State, yeah. Or in, like, dive state, whatever you call that state.
There's a bottle.
To go with our earrings, that's pretty fine, because Melrose has access to Volcano Summit.
Yeah, that's...
If his tracker is to be...
That's
believed.
2 free hints and 2 free checks, and, like, 2 free cubes. 2 of everything.
Yeah. 2, 2, and 2.
Oh wait, no. No, wait, never mind. You can only get 1 hint.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have claw shots. So it's also... Yeah, but it is still 2 cubes.
I remember that one time when we did CSMC, I used the Hook Beetle to blow up the rocks to check what kind of chest was up there.
What bomb flower did you use to do that?
There are some, like, on that platform.
Oh yeah. Right, I knew that.
Our raid is going the vanilla way through the Great Tree to check whatever's in here.
I mean, it makes sense. He has scale and bellows.
Well, yeah. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just pointing it out.
Yeah. I'm still shocked that Twisted hasn't gotten Ballad yet.
Yeah.
Or
I'm
gone
guessing-
to Skyview for that matter.
I'm guessing Raid is the one who talked to Oriel. But in this case, if Pac-Man's the one staying on the surface, he probably should have talked to Oriel on his own. And let Raid do Farron and Skyview. Oh, and there's the last sword.
That's 3 swords so far.
Horn thing? If it was like just called a monster horn, that's just a treasure. It doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, it's just treasure.
Okay, the
It is a
H is
junk
behind
item.
2 eyes.
Alright, so front half boss key. Where was the small key in this?
It's locked behind Dingy Mitts.
It's mitts locked.
Yeah, that's a pretty quick knowledge of all the swords.
So Mr. Mario is going to be our first runner to do back in time here. Gonna go for the bit warp, it looks like. There we go, getting munched by the Quadra Baba.
Just barely avoiding getting blown up by the burrs, which probably would have given him iframes.
Yeah. Do the burrs deal half a heart of damage in hero mode?
Yes. Yeah. Unless you're underwater. Then they blow up and do 2. And take a lot
Do
of
they
damage.
really? I didn't know
I
it
think
was
so.
2
Like, one
hearts.
time, like, I was doing Tadtone's practice, and I was trying to die to get it over with. And I ran into one and took 4 hearts of damage because I drowned and...
Interesting.
The raid is
Thanks,
finally going over
game.
to
Great
P-Force.
consistency.
I mean, to be fair, like, for example, Janin can do anywhere from half a heart to 4 hearts.
Well,
Depending on
Janon's
what-
also just, like, glitched, if I remember correctly, because it has the same
Yeah,
issue.
it has the OOT
It has,
crouch
it has
stab.
power crouch stabs.
Hey!
Yeah, if Raid
Fine,
doesn't
okay.
do Skyview now, that would be very questionable.
Pac-Man finally gonna get Ballad here. Gonna get his daily dose of salad. And it looks like Raid will be headed over. I don't think we've seen anyone do the cube retrieval yet in Deepwood, or from the cubes in Deep Woods.
Yeah, no, because they're
No one's
all,
been
like,
back to the sky
preoccupied.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the claw shots. Which
Well, I mean,
puts,
you can do this. There we go. Beehive Skyward trying to give him a little bit of trouble. That item's not loaded yet, Mr. Mario.
Yeah, M&M have just sort of split things up a lot more efficiently so far. And now that Melrose just got the claw shots,
yeah, I don't know that it's necessarily because they split things up better so much as it is just the way they split things up was rewarded.
in fact, come to think of it,
Like, if Ballad wasn't on Paro Crystals, like, I don't think they have built up nearly as much of a lead.
they need what? Amber Tablet, Harp, and Whip. And I think that's it.
Logically, they also need Hook Beetle.
Yeah, logically they need Hook Beetle.
And Mitts. Oh, yeah, logically they need
Well,
Hook Beetle
Mitts,
and
but
as well.
the Mitts are small key, it's not a boss key, so...
Yeah. I said logically.
Okay, well, nobody cares about logic here.
I mean, you do if you're following your hints. Oh,
Nice claw shot hint.
Farronwood's Trial Gate is a potion battle.
Ooh, Mario's gonna have to be careful here not to get shot. Looks like he's just noping out. Maybe he hopes to find a heart piece.
I think he's just opening the shortcut, which is fine.
You could also find like a heart piece here and then have more health. Ooh, Melrose dying. That appears... I can't even see.
I didn't even see the item. I
It might have been a small key. I'm guessing if I didn't see it, probably just blended in with the background and it was a small key.
Yeah, I'm assuming it was a small key.
Could also be Cave's key.
Yeah? I'd pick that up if I were you.
I'm scared of the day that I'm just gonna look at that and ignore it because it's a small key and it ends up being Cave's key. Melrose dipping
Mr.
out of...
Mario not doing
yeah.
the Stalfos fight
Melrose-
either?
And why is Melrose not doing Volcano Summit? That's interesting.
Maybe he forgot he has access?
Yeah,
He
maybe.
wants to chase something? Maybe there's
Or
some
yeah,
hint,
chase down the cubes.
hint knowledge that we don't know or something?
Probably getting cubes, chests.
I don't agree with this play, but it's not
Yeah,
horrible.
I think I think the cubes can wait until after Summit.
The summon is 2 extra checks, and now 2 extra cubes, and 2 hints.
Oh yeah, yeah. You have 3 checks, 3 checks,
3
3
checks.
cubes, and you can do everything except for the Moglin that's blocked thing. Oh yeah, and Upper Elden.
And you have your bottles so you can get out. Oh, he can also get the hit stone in Upper Elden with Claw Shot. Well, he can do it out of logic with the new tech.
Speaking of out of logic, I wonder if we're gonna see Raid doing Dig Spot RB. I mean, who am I kidding? It's definitely gonna happen. But
Yeah, Raid's gonna do Dig Spot RBM.
Raid is also not realizing that you can just hit the water thing.
Mr. Mario was banking on like keys and map in 3 eyes and stuff, and that's the reason
Yeah, I'm guessing. No, it must not be a key if he's
Okay.
I can't tell. Or maybe he's just scared of being caged.
I have no idea what he's. It is a key.
I mean-
Okay. There's
Oh,
Harp.
there's Harp on. I think that's Elden
Southwest
Entrance.
Upper.
I think that's Elden Entrance Cube.
No, I think that's near. No, that's Elden Entrance. I think you are correct, actually. Let me double check.
And I'm only saying that because I remember that from my match with Jim.
Yeah,
one of them.
upper triple is Elden Entrance.
Yeah, this could very well, like, if we just find a few items. There is a chance that Whip could be atrocious, though, because Cistern is barren.
Whip could just be like at the end, like on the Pirate's Cube or something.
Yeah.
Although we do still have
or-
Sots.
Or it could be like my race with British Stargate and be on the one skipper's chest.
Yeah. Yeah, okay,
Okay, I'm
through
finally
Temple.
going to Thunderhead.
I'm trying to think of the places that Whip could be that would be terrible.
Fledge crystals.
Yeah, Fledge. Fledge crystals. Top
Temple of Time
cubes.
Cube isn't terrible because, or I mean, it does mean you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does
And
mean that
you
you need
also-
Hook Beetle to...
Yeah, if you want to do it fast, you need to use Hook Beetle. You could also do it with Slingshot Snipes, but that's inefficient if you have LMF to do it anyway.
And also requires Slingshot.
Yeah. And it's not the easiest thing to do. Oh, there's the gold rupee that Melrose had. I was wondering how he got all the money.
Alright, right about to get the boss key here in Skyview.
V1 and only H.
Not to confuse with the Q in Fire Sanctuary.
Or the D in Earth Temple.
Yeah?
Or the arrow pointing to the right in LMF. I promise that's...
Arrow pointing to the right. That's a bit of a stretch. Spiral Shard.
When it's oriented correctly, it kind of looks like that.
Or the skull from... Sandship. Congratulations, we just named every boss key.
Mario, in what world does drawing with your dominant hand also mean you draw things backwards?
What? Yeah, wait, hold up.
Let's see what this Spiral Charge Rock has.
I guess maybe this is what Melrose wanted to chase, was the Sky Bottle stuff.
Nice heart metal. It's good for convenience.
Yeah, Heart Metal's nice. If Mr. Mario ends up having to get Spiral Charge anyway, like, that's probably worth picking up. That's one of those checks that's fast enough to justify using it or getting a safety from it.
And the fact that they already have Master Sword and are only a few items away from Go Mode means that they may just not end up finding a fourth sword.
This
So
isn't
having
Four
Heart
Swords,
Metals-
Pepe laugh.
Very funny.
That's a different game.
So Mario having a
Mr. Mario having
bit
some
of
issues
trouble?
with Cure Him here. There we go, there's the first hit. Where was the other sword's at Elbit, right?
Yes, it's in Magma Turf.
Where was the sword that Twisted got that they didn't get here?
Betro 10.
Oh,
or
Betro,
5.
yeah. Betro.
Oh, did Pac-Man's tracker die?
Did he,
He's
like,
probably gonna
refresh
blame
by
that
accident?
He's probably gonna blame that on me.
On me?
Because, like, the dev tracker has crashes, doesn't it?
Oh, it's possible, yeah, he might have... I don't know if he's using Dev or not. I didn't use Dev in
Yeah.
my race, just because it, it has crashes.
I used dev, but I just didn't touch the hint stuff. Honestly,
Yeah,
I barely use the tracker in co-op. I just use the notes sheet.
Yeah. I use it, like, I update my items, but then I update locations in batches when I have time. Just to make sure
We'll
we're not
see what's
forgetting
on the,
anything. Or
heart
seeing
container.
orphan checks.
And final check here.
So Melrose has 30 crystals, and I believe that he will be going to Betro next, so... Alright.
There's
So
a
Twisted finally finding their Ruby tablet, so... it looks like Pac-Man's gonna sleep and then go do that immediately, so we'll see.
Unfortunately, no vanilla Ruby tablet. Maybe, what if there's Amber tablet on the end of Skyview?
It's possible. Please get the cube,
Maybe
Mr.
maybe
Mario.
that hint is in, like, Volcano Summit.
Mr. Mario.
Oh no! That's the same mistake.
Anyway, did they make that mistake earlier in the tournament?
Yeah,
too?
one of them did. And then it had a sword. And he actually went all the way back.
Wait, hang on. There's
Oh,
Mitz there.
there's another Mitz in Logic.
That's a mislocked Mitz.
Hmm.
So logical magma mitts on.
My money is that it's in Volcano Summit. Actually, is there a Satsu region we haven't got anything in?
Summit's dead.
Oh, is that?
Melrose
well, never
getting
forget that.
Melrose getting hard bailed by the fact that he didn't go there by that hint. I don't know what the first hint on that stone said. All I saw was the Summit Baron hint. You gotta blow away all the dust, Melrose.
Yeah. What is this? Mr. Mario doing early Thunderhead? Or... Did it say cube at the Monument to Time? I don't know.
If it said Monument to Time, then it was Temple of Time Cube. It was definitely a location hint, but I didn't read the location fast enough.
I honestly wasn't even looking.
I didn't look until, like, after he had already clicked the hint stone, so... The pogging myths.
Mr. Mario... Oh yeah, he's in Deep Woods, so... If you open your file at all in Deep Woods, you'll get early Thunderheads.
What is he trying to do?
Presumably early Thunderhead, but that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, I don't know why you would do early Thunderhead.
In fact, Gorko Goddess Wall is in Logic right now. You have Ballad, you have Harp, you have...
Yeah, early Thunderhead's allowed.
Gale.
Mr. Mario doesn't have Ballad, though.
Well, it's very easy to get. It's Paro's Gift.
People do early Thunderhead all the time. It's kind of the meta play.
Yeah. Although it would not be allowed if we do that no reverse bit anything rule set. I'm not really sure what Mr. Mario is trying to do here.
Is he trying to bit save?
Maybe, but the problem is he can't. He has no spare file, and by opening it, it's going to trigger.
Well, he could just click the statue and the thing with the same A press.
I'm like deathly afraid of doing that because I feel like some weird file dupe thing is going to happen.
Well, it doesn't matter if you don't have any other files to file dupe with.
I file dupe.
I guess you could file dupe. Yeah, you could file dupe a blank file over file one. That's a good point.
I'm not sure if that's how it works, but. No, you're just gonna run into the same issue.
Wait, where was the other sword?
No, never mind. There we go. He's got it now.
No, we already saw the one on Petro.
Mario, we already have that one.
That's where Twisted got their second sword.
Yeah, that's how Pac-Man has White Sword despite going into Elden for the first time. Yeah, I feel like early Thunderhead in this position...
is not the right decision, in my opinion. It's weird...
You can do Gorko Goddess Wall, and the ballad is very easy to get. But to each their own. I guess maybe he wants to get Ruby Tablet immediately before... Maybe, oh, I guess if you don't do early Thunderhead, then you have to double dip, like, the sky from the Skyloft and all that.
What is happening on Mr. Mario's screen?
Did his Wiimote die? Without actually dying?
What is happening here?
I
guess it's possible he's writing stuff, yeah.
Wait, it faded out? Did he reset the game? Are you okay? That would be unfortunate.
It looks like you managed to press A. No?
No, that's fading out from reset. No, nothing's been said in the race room, unless race time is being weird.
Yeah, I don't see anything in the race room either.
Did he get... No, he can't have gotten save flag glitch. I don't know.
I don't think... He wouldn't be able to reset if he got save flag glitch.
That's true.
His controller appears to be fine right now. Huh.
That was odd. Well, at least he saved to do that early Thunderhead.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's the other thing. There's not really a place to
How
get.
would he have gotten it? Come on, Raid. We all know that vines are fun, but
He's still doing Elite Thunderhead, despite having an easy access to
Let's go
Ballad.
get Ballad, Mr. Mario. SMH, why couldn't they have played this way last night, Appa?
Oh, wow. Aw, getting debated into getting circles, but not actually. Imagine the frustration Pac-Man's gonna find when he finds out the mitts are on Skyview.
This Whip and Amber can be anywhere.
I'm just waiting for Amber Tablet to be on the end of Skyview Cube. Oh yeah, Reed is 100% gonna do Dig Spot RBM despite having digging nets. Or what if Pac-Man's doing Dig Spot RBM right now?
He's safe.
It's either that or maybe it's just a safety save.
Might be safe scumming.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I would just go over and get the Earth Temple statue.
I would just climb. Melrose buying an iron.
Plus, I don't know why everybody's forgetting they can do Summit as well.
Pac having a hard time with this sprinting here.
You have to be
Pac,
not that
you
close.
You have to stutter sprint.
More crystals in the Cube Warp Cube. We're not gonna know what's on top of Lumpy because somebody didn't get the cube warp.
Because somebody forgot it.
It's okay. I'm sure somebody in their Hundo splits has cube as their Skyview split name.
I forgot mine in a Hundo run once, so...
The question is, where was Summit Hinted Baron? Because Pac-Man doesn't have claw shots. He couldn't have gotten the hint. I think the hint was on the floating island of Skyward. So they don't know. They don't know that Summit's Baron. And you could also still need the cubes. And Thunderhead is in logic. So.
I haven't made the mistake ever since that one time. I don't think I've ever forgotten in Rando either. Unless I forgot that I was playing with cubes, but that's a little different than just forgetting.
My new bet is that cubes. Digging mitts are on the Bug Island Goddess chest. And we're gonna get a Thunderhead. We're gonna get a Thunderhead Sots in Summit.
It looks like Pac is gonna go up to Summit here. See, this is one of the reasons I would have preferred to have just climbed after that, because you just you have the...
Yeah. And now he's not even doing Summit.
I'm really confused.
Yeah,
These
if you're doing this backwards.
Today. I really feel like sometimes that runners do stupid things when they're on a restream just to mess with comms.
Raid successfully getting...
It's a meta play, but...
And then striking the crest. I'm kind of surprised that Raid isn't forcing Pac-Man to do the Dig Spot RBM at gunpoint. Is Pac-Man gonna do my Goddess Cube trick?
I was thinking. I really wanted to see someone do this. Oh, in fact,
and Raid just got Digging Mitts, so they're gonna know that it's in logic now. Oh, he's going for it.
He's going for it. Let's go. This is like hot new tech.
Oh, no. So if he had thrown that bomb a little bit earlier, it would have blown up the rocks, and then if you jump slash with the Skyward Strike, you can hit the cube there. Bomb throws are hard, okay?
Yeah, bomb throws are really hard in this game. They feel a lot more precise than they should be, if I'm being totally honest.
Mainly because, like, using flashes as counting just never seems to work for some reason. I don't know why Raid saved. Oh, Raid must have just saved on accident.
Damn it.
Is this the first time Mr. Mario's that M&M have even gone to Sparring Hall?
I don't think so. No, Melrose has Bellows.
Mellow is his... That rolls off the tongue quite well.
Yeah, dying is pretty spicy tech, but it's
Oh,
not
he's not.
hot
No,
new tech.
you're not going for the trick anymore. No, come on. One more time for the fans. I promise it's not that difficult.
Did he run all the way? Did he not check the statue last time?
He did, I think.
Oh, now he's even going to Summit!
He's getting the Sandslide Cube.
Well, you
It's
do that
fine.
after... I guess you
But
could
yeah,
leave
you
after
could-
Summit.
I mean, Summit is like the place that you don't really want to leave out of.
Well, you have a bottle, so... I think.
But yeah, but then you have to go there twice.
It's faster than...
Alright, let's
running
see
all
what
the way
this
back
cube
to the
has.
statue here.
See what this cube has.
Please be Amber Tablet.
Please be Amber Tablet. Oh, oh,
Dang.
not today.
The irony that getting C-Chart won them the race last night, and now not getting it is time saved for them today.
Very
Never
minuscule.
punished SMH.
Although it's probably gonna still end up being time loss because unless Melrose gets the cube ASAP, that's gonna be hanging over their heads the entire time if they even realize.
Yeah. Alright, so Pack is gonna leave from Summit, which is fine. C-upping a little early, but no biggie.
Well, it is a. Oh wait, never mind. That was the first cutscene. You generally don't want to see up into Summit the first time because there's a cutscene and you'll.
Yeah,
get
I was
the
gonna say,
walking
actually,
animation
do you
anyway.
even see up into Summit the first time? I don't actually know.
Mr. Mario finally getting the Ruby Tablet and can get the digging mid.
Hellrose with a slick, no-look, Skyward Strike to hit the, beehive and barely getting the right angle. Okay, so Mr. Mario gonna Bat Warp here.
Oh.
Not sure what.
Elrose
for.
getting shot by this Octorok.
Rip.
Mr. Mario is just having a little bit of trouble with the angle.
There we go.
There we go.
That'll do.
Levias has Amber Tablet. Oh no.
Let's go.
I didn't see the other hint.
So wait,
Oh, and that's in logic right now.
yep.
Wait, so they're only whip away from, well, collectively they're only whip away from Goma, but really
Yeah.
it's only M&M that are, well actually, Joystick caught up.
Black hit,
Any-
trash text, cool.
Oh, I see.
2 junk hits for the teams today, unfortunately.
Yeah, the idea is that there's like between 0 and 2 junk hints on average
Yeah.
with this distribution.
This seed is fine, honestly, even with 2 junk hints.
Yeah, it's just looking like whip is going to be the actual
The
mystery
pain
item.
point. But we do still have an unresolved caves sots, so.
That's true. In fact, that's probably the... No, it's probably the other
Well,
beetle.
it could be either
Wait.
beetle or the mitts. What did that say?
I
I didn't read.
didn't read either. It was some random location hint and then something else.
Chat, what did it say?
Yeah, chat be my eyes.
Chat, save us from our own stupidity.
You know what? I'm gonna create a clip and see. Where is it? Help. Can I not create it?
Help!
Where's the clip option? I can't find it. Oh, there it is.
It's probably too late. Maybe try
Oh, the
that
neighbor
Alan
trial
is
is in
correct,
Allen Crystal, okay. And given that's at a random location hidden, it's probably like Alan's gift, not Alan's crystals.
Alan's gift wasn't crystals, though.
It wasn't? Then where was the random location at? Did I hallucinate
It randomly been Alan. Oh, it was? Am I just misremembering things? Gave us crystals at the start? Okay. I'm crazy. Don't listen to me,
Yeah,
chat.
I looked back and yeah, it was a random Alan. Alright, now this Lizalfo's like always... Oh, never mind. It was nice today.
Nope.
Oh, never mind. If that Lizalfo's immediately attacks you and you don't have a shield, like 95% chance you're gonna get hit.
And then almost getting hit by it a second time there.
Jeez.
First time. We do still have one more sword to find, which is interesting, because it could be anywhere.
Wait, do Twisted know where Spiral Charge is?
No. But they have a bottle, so they should be, like, Pac just got the bottle, so he should be doing that soon. I would imagine.
Oh, right, it's bottle locked. I want to say Oriel's crystals had Spiral Charge.
It was. So Raid picking up his Ruby tablet here, and probably going to be off to Elvin to pick up that bottle and stuff, I would think.
A little bit closer, Maria. There you go. I guess the runners are just kind of retracing each other's footsteps now.
Yeah, there's nothing particularly interesting at the moment.
Is Peck gonna get a cube we haven't seen before yet?
It's possible.
I don't know if M&M got this cube.
No one's been back to...
Alright, is Raid actually gonna do the dig spot RBM with digging mitts? I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen, but
it's
I'm
not...
still... I mean, I guess if Pac-Man's already resolved Sandslide Cube, then...
What about the EV spot? I guess you could run.
You use a bomb bag and go around that way.
Yeah.
Alright. Dig spot RBM officially underway. So for context, one of the instances of reverse boot magic you can do allows you to get the item on the 4th digging spot, like the one that's on the sandy slopes, or on the the sand slide, without the digging mitts. And Raid just loves it for whatever reason. Nice vanilla heartbeats for that. And the RBM's pretty simple too. Like, you just enter this house. Start your file, then open the door. And we will see that it's everything. I guess it does mean if Pac-Man ever comes back with digging mitts, he doesn't have to worry about going that way. Nice use of the iron shield there. If he had wooden shield, it would be at half health right now. Vanilla heart piece there as well. Wait, I thought Pac-Man already did this stuff. Why is Raid still opening this chest?
The next new thing we're gonna see is probably Levias.
Or the dig spots have...
Oh yeah, no one's
Mr.
on the dig
Mario.
spots yet, that's true.
Or Mr. Mario's doing them right now, I think. Fairies is dead, we already knew that. Sword is on, that's the sword we already knew about.
Cool. What was on the first dig spot for Mr. Mario? I didn't notice.
I didn't notice either. I don't think it was anything important.
Yeah, if it was something important, we would know.
See, whenever you're doing a dig spot and like Link gets up faster, it's one of the like dun 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 items, and you can get debated.
Mr. Mario mismanaging his stamina there.
Elro's finally getting up this cube. Probably gonna be checking its item right away. Also, if you're wondering why Raid, it's probably caught up to the, Raid is, like, taking a bathroom break, it appears, from what he said in the race room about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, Pac-Man should hopefully be doing Levias soon. It's the only new thing that these people really can do, besides digging spots. Or Volcano Summit cubes.
Yeah, Summit Cubes and Levias are really the two things we haven't seen. Does Pag is the one who knows that it's,
It's Twisted that knows that it's Amber Tablet, but M&M are gonna see the hint soon as well.
Yeah. Did Mr.
Mario just ran past the other cube.
Or the cube?
Yep.
Oh, we didn't confuse him by talking about the
To be fair, that
hint.
cube requires Magma Mitts to get its chest.
That's true. But we know that we have access to logical Magma Mitts.
Yeah, eventually we're gonna find it. Yeah, we knew about, like, Master Sword in, like, 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Or something.
The seed was whacked out, honestly.
I can't wait for the whip hunt to last another hour and a half.
The whip's gonna be somewhere dumb, that's just a fact.
Ricky rolled the seed. It looks like Pac-Man is going to go for the... or probably just getting the rock. Or wait, no, he's getting the suit. Yeah, well, I'm sure Mario wouldn't be going this far if he weren't getting the hint. Well, it could be Whip, but it also could be the other beetle. Because you logically need Hook Beetle to go to LMF. You see that Magmas don't understand Minesweeper. It's true. Yeah, why is Raid... Oh wait, no, that's a crystal pack. That makes some sense. But why is Raid doing other early Elden stuff if Pac-Man's already done it? Oh yeah, there has to be myth somewhere as well.
It does not necessarily have to be related to the cave sots, because there's still a required myths out there, as well as Hook Beetle, or the second beetle is floating around out there. It could be. It just doesn't have to be.
You look like you have 8 questions. It's a sort of like... It's one of those things that's technically a mistake, but we keep it in for the memes.
I think everyone has beat Skyview.
Yeah. Yeah, because they both have Ruby Tablet. Or wait, no, that's not in Skyview. Does Raid not have digging nets? Or Pac-Man not have... I swear Pac-Man... Or wait, no. Yeah, myths were in Skyview. I don't think Pac-Man's done Skyview. Because of this dig spot RBM, Raid's gonna find out what's in this dig spot before Mr. Mario does. Pac-Man wasting no time getting into Levias here. It looks like these myths might be pretty late in logic, though, because there's been nothing in the dig spots.
Yeah, it would make sense.
It looks like because that was in like a remount cutscene, it didn't do damage.
Did anyone read this? Yes, we saw this already.
Oops. Something happening with...
Alright. So Pac-Man is going to be the first of our runners to pick up the Amber Tablet, so he will be the first to Laneru, and the first to resolve the cave sots, I assume. Ooh, Melrose.
Yeah, that's why I always recommend, Melrose, if you're watching this back, I recommend stepping to the side and hitting the things with a spin attack. Because when you have a spin attack, you have extended range, and when you step to the side, then you just dodge the balls.
What is Raid? Is Raid about to do Dig Spot RBM?
He already did it. I don't know what
he did it?
Maybe bit saving? That doesn't really make sense.
Maybe just damaging down.
But now, yeah, damaging down for what?
It's a question. This is Twisted we're talking about. They come up with some pretty weird things.
Nice Levias dive. Wait.
He did like 2 Levias dives, didn't he? Ooh,
Yeah, well,
bad
now he's stunned. I highly doubt it's faster than Deathloop than just run back up and stun.
It depends on where he's
Maybe.
saved. If he's saved, like, somewhere else in Element.
Oh, he forgot this cube, that's probably why.
Heads up play.
I'm impressed he even remembered that he was saved here.
Yeah,
Or
no,
somehow
that's a
didn't-
huge heads up
Or
play
somehow
if you remember that.
didn't change his respawn coordinates. Like, I think going out of Modular changes your respawn.
Oh, maybe
he
he
hasn't
did
even
upper
gotten
half first. Okay.
Yeah.
That explains a lot, actually. That's a pretty nice heads up death warp, actually. To get back.
If Minnesota is the land of 1,000 lakes, then Lanier is the land of 1,000 chicks. We're gonna be seeing something here.
I'm gonna assume that we're gonna see him go directly to caves. We're gonna see mine skipped. Yep. Well, he's gonna get landing chest and then do.
It makes sense getting the cube after landing chest if you have claw shots.
Ooh, actually,
Oh,
he's
he's rushing
just going
caves.
right for caves.
I mean, to be fair, if you find whip, that's like go mode.
If it's whip, that's it. That's go mode on this. Well, it depends on boss key location in LMF, but yes.
No,
You know,
you
there's
don't,
nothing
you,
you
don't
want,
ever,
you know.
you don't ever need hook vehicle.
Well, if you don't have bomb bag, you need it for.
But we have bomb bag.
That's why I said if. I forgot. I forgot.
You forgot. Goal. It's a beetle. No, what if they're both? What if the other one's a whip? Although to be fair, LMF is logic now, so.
Yeah. Nope. Alright, well, let's see what the hintstone says. Alan is the red rupee and 40 is a heart piece.
Well, that told you approximately nothing.
But you don't have to worry about Alan crystals.
And that's true. In fact, I think this team didn't even do slingshot between
Yeah,
the three
I
of
think
them.
Twisted didn't do slingshots, though.
But now Pac-Man is orphaning that one mines thing.
Well, all of mines, actually. I
Well,
assume
yeah,
he's
but
leaving
you-
it to
you
Raid,
always-
but Raid is super far behind.
If you do claw shots
Yeah.
first, you always orphan the rest of mines anyway. But it's just weird that
I mean,
that specific
it was a
one.
1 in 3 shot that it was whip, or led to whip.
I don't like those odds. If we were
It's
playing
like-
Pokemon,
And like
they were
a
a confusion-
66% chance that it was an item
if
that
this were
unlocked.
Pokemon and they were
check.
confusion chance, then I would have trusted it because that's how probabilities work. But
Yeah, you always get confused in Pokemon. We're being totally honest.
if it's not 100 or 0, it's 50.
Yeah, yep. It really do be like that sometimes.
There's Mature 50. Have we even resolved what Mature 50 is?
No, I don't think so.
The eye being invisible is a byproduct of what happens if you land on top of his head and Skyward Strike. Spin attack the eye and hit something. It causes like the fight to activate, but like the cutscene that actually spawned the visuals didn't ever happen. So that's why it's invisible. Yeah, Whip could be an LMF. Could be locked behind Heedle there. What is Raid doing?
I'm confused.
He got the small pumpkin soup, not the big one. Oh, and Melrose is skipping the other linear stuff as well.
Does he? I don't
These
think
people
Raid has spiral
Oh,
shard.
TDD. Oh, right. Yeah, that's why. He forgot to get it. He made the same mistake that I did when I forgot to get whip when leaving to go do Cistern in Go mode. I had to go all the way back. Oh, Mr. Mario's doing visible.
I mean, it
Oh,
only
I think he like fell off. No, I think he does lose time because he fell off and went back on, so he essentially respawned all the health.
Well, it doesn't lose like very much time to just make him visible if you're not comfortable with the fight.
Well, yeah.
Sure beats dying to the fight.
And we've learned from HD that you can shoot the eyes from his head pretty easily. Like, you get like aimbot for some reason. You have to strike forwards, Mario. There you go.
Well, falling by accident loses a lot more than
Yeah.
10, 15 seconds.
Yeah, falling by accident restores the health, so...
Early small key.
That's Cave's key.
Oh, wait, that's Cave's key.
Yeah,
if only we had Bo to do shots.
Zancy, Well, Jazz I don't think it's faster. I think that's just something that we can do in HD because we have to.
We'll be right back.
Are we talking about the same bow shots? Oh, Bilosiphe. Okay, that's it. Melrose' stream... Okay, that was just a rupee. Now Raid can go get the big pumpkin soup. So it appears that the teams are more or less equal, but M&M have like an entire dungeon clear ahead of Twisted, I think, because Pac-Man's not done Skyview. And Raid is also just still behind Mr. Mario, so... How does Raid only have Longsword? That's kind of odd. Pac-Man taking the scenic route. Oh, and Melrose just dipping out of LMF. It's always nice because whenever you open that specific chest there, your item is like shining in front of the sun. So we just got a very radiant rapport there. Alright. Yeah, the right side team, apparently there's a lot of Three Houses stuff going into. I don't really get it because I've not played Fire Emblem like any of the games, but... Okay, Mr. Mario is finally going to be showing us what this check is. And I'm not sure why Raid is going back here. What item was here? Oh, claw shots. Yeah, you might want those. There's a bow. It's unfortunate that the bow is, like, hard locked behind Levias. Yeah, Pac-Man and Melrose both skipped that chest. And it looks like Mr. Mario's just... or not. I don't know. If I were Mr. Mario, I'd be doing the rest of mines here, so you can meet up with Melrose in the middle. That was a lot of M words. Meet up with Melrose, middle. Beetle's right there, Justix. And the other beetle was in Lake Floria. So technically that was supposed to be the first beetle. Melrose might just not have it marked on the tracker, or maybe he just never went to Floria. No, he has heal. Or wait, no. Oh, that's why he left LMF. Oh yeah, he never got the beetle in. I didn't realize that Melrose didn't have Hook Beetle, and now it makes some more sense as to why he's just dipping out of LMF.
Melrose doesn't have Hook Beetle? Did he never go to...
He never went to Floria.
Huh. Interesting. Where was Slingshot? I'm told that we got Slingshot?
It was a while ago.
I don't remember seeing it.
I don't remember either. Whip is gonna end up being on something dumb like this cube that Melrose just struck.
Not even that dumb.
It's just
I
annoying.
can think of a billion dumber places
especially
to put Whip in this
if you're going
like
through,
skippers.
if you're going through Lineru backwards, like in the clutch shot part first, then it's really just annoying to go that way. The problem is there aren't really that many terrible locations to put the whip left. We already did Levias. It's not Temple of Time Cube. It could be Skipper. In fact, no, I'm gonna
Skippers
go further.
or Pirates
I'm gonna go
Cube.
further and say Skipper's Cube.
I'm in. I'm all for the nonsense.
Southwest Triple Island Cage got his chest. See, I'm starting to remember. I'm starting to memorize the connections, somewhat.
Yeah, I know quite a few of them, but I don't think I've learned any more over the course of the tournament. There's only so much space in my brain head for all the cube combos.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. We've had 2 Song of the Hero parts, maybe even 3 between them, for a while.
Sure, yeah, we haven't seen Skyloft Trial or Farron Trial hints. Could be on Temple of Time Hintstone, could be on Shipyard.
Well, we're probably gonna end up knowing about Temple of Time hints soon-ish. Because Pac-Man's probably going to finish the dungeon. Yeah, there's the arrow.
It's not an arrow!
When it's in the correct orientation, it looks like an arrow, okay?
Pack, you need to press the switch
Yeah,
menu.
you never did the switch.
Can't say I've never done that, so can't really even yell at him too much.
Raid finally finishing off Levias there.
Honestly, I don't know like where I point advantage at this point. I want to give it to M because they're closer to each other.
Yeah.
But like,
mainly just because Raid is so far behind and Pac-Man still has to do Skyview.
Like Pac still do Skyview. No, Pac did Skyview, I think.
He doesn't have mitts on his tracker.
Skyview. I thought I saw Pac do Skyview. Maybe I'm crazy. Let's... Yeah, he has not beaten Skyview according to the tracker. If...
And he doesn't have mitts, yeah.
If this hint for Pac is the whip location, I kind of want to give advantage back sort of in favor of Twisted, but not totally sure.
Because on one hand, yes, they're going to find the hint first, but on the other hand, they have so much more to do, and Mr. Mario is currently going through LMF anyway.
Yeah, but Mr. Mario has at least 5 to 7 minutes of LMF to catch up on.
Better than an entire Skyview. Actually, not. Depending on where the boss key is, maybe not.
Well, we know where the boss key in Skyview is. It's,
Yeah.
2 eyes. So with claw shots, that's pretty free. Like, Skyview's gonna take you all of 5 minutes to clear, if that.
Pac-Man's being brave and holding out an item during this minecart ride. I'm honestly surprised.
You can't slip while you're holding the item out.
You can't?
No.
You can slip while you're pulling it out.
Yeah, you cannot slip once the item is out, though. Doesn't matter how far
That's
you change
really
your angle.
weird because Link's
At least I have never slipped.
Link's
while
stance is
holding
kind
the
of
item out.
strange when he's holding the beetle.
It might very well be a mechanic. Like, it might not be... Like, the game might not want you to, like, fall while you're holding out an item.
He might just not be confident with the bomb version.
Wait, don't they... They know... They got a hint for
You know
this
the
check.
boss key is dead.
Pac, please. Pac, no. Oh, Pac-Man.
Well,
This
he
is
can death
kinda-
warp out. He's not entirely locked in.
This is kind of just throwing.
Yeah.
Also, I just noticed that Pac-Man's
Actually-
tracker doesn't have the B wheel on it, and I'm
Where
really
was-
confused as to why.
Where was the hint about LMF boss key being dead?
I'm pretty sure they've seen all their hints at this point. I wonder...
I guess I don't see a reason that. Well, yeah,
Well, yeah,
no
but they've
shipyard.
seen
Well,
all the same
somebody
hints
else
as-
is like
Twisted is what I'm saying.
somebody has to have seen it for us to know about it. Not even bothering with the bomb throw timing thing.
Does Pac have bow? I don't know.
No, I think he skipped it just like Melrose.
Okay.
And Raid is doing the thing that I think Mr. Mario should have done, in my opinion, and doing mines now.
Yeah, I agree that Mines is the correct play here. If nothing else, it puts you into main around the same time that your partner is finishing LMF. Which means
Well,
that
Melrose
if you're
can't
in
finish LMF.
Well, for Pac and Raid, I'm talking.
Yeah.
Because then, like, if you're in no mode from the Temple of Time Hintstone, you just go do LMF. Like, no questions asked. Did we find the other mitts yet?
No.
Hmm.
The thing is, they lock nothing but Skyview. So they're under
Yeah, but
no
they're
obligation
still-
to be early.
There's still Sots, though.
Well, yeah, but they're under no obligation to be early. I kind of forgot about this trick existing, because in all dungeons you don't have the hook beetle.
I also haven't... Is Pac doing this in the wrong order? This is one of the first. Isn't it center, right, left?
No, it's
Or is
1,
it left,
3, 2.
right, center?
It's 1, 3, 2.
Left, right, center. Okay.
Yeah. Nice TMS. Except it actually matters for a raid because he doesn't have all the swords right now.
What sword doesn't he have?
He's missing 2 swords, I think. Because he only has longsword. Well, now white sword, but he had longsword before.
He got the sword. I swear he got the sword from Magma Turf.
He maybe hasn't gone to Patrol. According to his tracking, he only has 5 crystals, but that might just be negligence from tracking. It looks like he hasn't tracked an item for like 5 years.
Yeah, no, he just hasn't been tracking. Which is understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah. Feel bad for anybody who like looks at my things for information during co-op because I like never updated.
I do my best to keep my item tracker up to date, but
yeah,
that's easy to do. It's just a quick click. You knew this, Pac-Man. I'm so sad for you. This is a pretty barren B-wheel, all things considered.
Yeah, well, we're really only missing one. They have everything else, and they even know where Bugnet is.
I meant Pac-Man only has 4 out of 8 items on the B-wheel, 5 out of 9 total B-wheel items in the pool, and he's not gonna get Bow. So.
Nothing else in mines besides that sword. Wait, why are you going to kill specifically one person if if they all don't get Bugnet?
Funka Extreme.
Oh no, that would have been so perfect. Melrose got knocked like right where the chest was, but then slipped off.
That would have been sick.
Also, for some reason, that void out zone didn't exist. But he hasn't done Cistern, so... Oh, Pac-Man screwing up the bit warp.
Why is he bit warping?
To get to the keys, yeah, East Wing.
Why wouldn't you do East Wing when you had small key in the first chest?
I guess it's a little bit out of the way.
Not really. So overall, quite a few questionable decisions from Twisted today, which is kind of out of character. Like the two of them, like.
Well, to be okay, they obviously don't know it, but East Wing didn't end up having anything.
Well, yeah.
So my hopes only lie in the Molderek heart container and Goddess Harp having the whip. Or, like I said, about Skipper's Cube.
Or anywhere in Sansi, for that matter.
Yeah, if I were Pac-Man, I'd just finish the dungeon right now. And do...
Yeah, I would too, and just re-enter later.
Yeah.
If you need to do East Wing. Or send Raid to do it later.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 people died, which is hilarious.
Please don't. No. Why are you saving again? Okay, he's at least not going towards death. Or, never mind.
You could have just killed yourself on the spike door.
Yeah, the spike wall is like the fastest way to die. Well, not from the statue, but if you're already next to it, then...
If you're already next to the frickin' spike wall. Oh my
Unfortunately, Melrose is giving us no swag at all, getting the cube the intended way.
SMH.
Well, except for the long-range Skyward Strike, but that doesn't count. Oh, now Melrose is getting a Soak Beetle. Although honestly, if I were Melrose, I'd kind of just put that off for now and do Sansi. Because if I have to do it, like, if Whip ends up being locked behind LMF, then I'll just do it then. But it's more likely that it's in Sansi than it's being locked behind LMF. There's only 2 more checks that Mario can do. Because it's not Temple of Time Cube.
This is, I think this is just straight up a bad decision from Pac-Man.
What Pac-Man's doing is, the Upper Academy bit warp there allows you to go back because he hasn't already gone there, but in this situation I think it's not best to do that.
I think it's just straight up a bad decision. Like, I'm not even just gonna code it as it's the best decision, I think it's just straight up bad. Like, there are so many better things you can be doing with your time right now. If you were gonna check East Wing, you should have checked it when you were here earlier. Prepping for S2 Kappa.
I wonder if we're gonna do any kind of like alternate option for LMF for S2.
We'll see.
Like a not open, but not closed.
He goes to the channel to start writing things.
Nobody likes Water Node. Let's be honest.
No one likes closed LMF. I feel like a closed world would be a good gimmick, like a good gimmicky curveball for one of them. Like 2 dungeons, closed Earth Temple, closed LMF, 0 tablet. Or conversely, the open world, 3 tablets open.
That sounds like a front film nightmare waiting to happen.
Yeah, it does.
You're just gonna get like 70% of your chests are just gonna be a progress item.
Yeah. Well, Frontville also has like the failsafe where newly opened checks are weighted higher after a progress item is placed. So. But anyway, that's a distraction from the lack of new content being shown to us.
Well, Mr. Mario is about to finish LMF.
Yeah, Pac's mistake here has, handed the lead back to, 100% back to Eminem.
It's really interesting how Mr. Mario entered LMF a lot later than Pac-Man did, and now it's pretty much... Wait, what are you doing?
Who?
Mr. Mario. Do they not know about Bosky being dead either?
No way! There's not a chance that no one knows! Because we saw the hint! Someone looked at it!
We got the hint. Surely we got the hint.
Did we just, hallucinate the hint? Did I, misread it?
Oh, is he death warping? Oh,
okay.
I mean, it probably would have been faster to use the
again.
keys. Probably would have been faster to use the keys, but I understand. Keys only do 1 heart. Yeah, it feels like everybody's running out of bombs really quickly in this seed. Also, Melrose has a ton of cubes to open, apparently, or chests to open.
He has 10 according to his tracker, if I understand what it says correctly.
Yeah, but some of those might have been some that Mr. Mario already got. Alright, now look at this boss key once it gets in the correct position. That is a slightly crooked arrow pointing to the right.
Not really.
Yes.
There are no other hints that have the word Armos in them. Unless, like, no, because it had highlighting, so. Pack for Gore his internet.
And I think even without the highlighting, I don't think any... What is the chest even called anymore?
There's the map chest in LMF, which also has Armos. But I specifically remember a key piece being hinted.
Yeah, and then we saw
So,
the
and that
key
was
piece
also
done.
a key piece.
Mr. Mario finally battling the boss whose name has been typoed in the random code this entire time. The random refers to it as Moldurak, not Moldarak.
You could PR it and fix it, my dude.
See, the thing is, I wanted to wait until path hints, or well, no, I guess I could just fix that with the path
It's
hints
an
thing
easy
if I ever make it.
fix.
I'm too lazy to go searching through every single file, and
They're in one place. It's checks.yaml. Well, it's in checks and the two logic
wait, does
files.
Control-Shift-H like work across files?
That's the global search if you're in VS Code, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
But the third boss of Twilight Princess is called Morpheo. I think. Lake Beta's third, right? Oh, there's a whip. Which cube is that? That's
That's Southwest Triple,
Triple Island
lower,
lower.
which
I think that's an
Oasis
Elven
cube? I think it's Oasis.
Yeah, I think so. I think that handily kind of puts it in
Yeah, that puts it on
Eminem's
them.
favor.
Yeah. I'm double checking what cube that is, just real quick. Triple lower. Oh, it's Hook Beetle.
Oh, okay.
Close enough.
Oh, Moldarak Carpentier apparently has Hylian Shield. And Mr. Mario already has Iron Shield. Or was that Melrose? I don't remember. Mr. Mario, you're not scooping. You're not scooping. You better scoop or you're not valid.
Is there a shield on Moldarak?
Apparently. Why are you entering Cistern and leaving? This is a little bizarre. I don't know. If I were Melrose, I'd be doing... nice sync to Return to the Sky. But if I were Melrose, I would be just doing Cistern now, so Mr. Mario doesn't have to.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Actually,
you would
wait,
do
no.
Cistern.
He still has to do LMF, and Mr. Mario is going to be in Cistern shortly. This makes sense.
Oh yeah, actually. I guess it does make sense. Wow, what a sync.
Yeah,
it's a
they've been
Hylian
saying this
shield.
entire time.
That's pretty nice. Yeah, letting Mario do AC here, it makes sense because Melrose will do. We'll get to just follow and be fast. Because Melrose is behind.
Yeah, they also do realize the correct cube. Yeah, Eminem's communication, or more rather, the way that they're splitting things up, has worked out pretty well.
Well, Eminem are like a team from outside the SSR community, which gives them a bit of like a communication edge to begin with. Because like,
And also, it's possible that OOTR people might be like heckling them for something that happened recently in OOTR. I don't know.
Yeah, the Uber crowd's here to support Eminem.
I played OTR like once 2 years ago, and I didn't. I was like dumb and didn't know how randomizers worked.
Sansi Baron. Mario sucks for sure. Sansi Baron's really interesting because it might push Twisted to get that cube now, which would be really good for them.
Melrose, you have to be in the correct map to do this bit warp.
Is he? Is he in the outer?
He's in the first room.
Whatever.
He's in
I
the
don't know
first
if it's
room.
in or outer. I don't know what the difference is.
That's Fire Sanctuary stuff. I swear we got a hint about this cube as well. What's going on?
We did! Guys, please write down your hints, people.
Your hints aren't gonna bite. Your hints aren't gonna bite.
64 and I learned the hard way to write down our hints, even though we've been doing it for the most part the whole time.
Yeah, I think Melrose is gonna find out the hard way that this isn't gonna work. I don't even know. Is this bit warp like mentioned that you have to do it in the correct map in the strat doc?
No.
It might not be. I wonder what this is. Wait, actually, if he's able to make it to the door. Oh no, he's not even gonna bother. So
Melrose did a bit warp on the wrong map, which means that the stuff doesn't load correctly because LMF is so big it needs multiple maps.
The first two rooms in LMF are on a separate map from the rest of it. Resetting is not going to help you. You have to die to go back.
Wait, where were the other myths?
I'm assuming in Fire Node.
And Cursed Metal, I assume, as well.
In other words, you have to die. Oh, he's just flying back.
When you go to the door, you just void infinitely. Jazz.
Oh, right. It's like the one time, like, that one elusive glitches video.
The load literally just doesn't exist on the map. The collision exists, but the load doesn't. And then as soon as you go through the door, there's no collision for whatever reason. I guess because there's nothing on the other side of the door.
What happens if you save at the statue there, and then reload?
Does the statue appear? I don't remember if the statue actually even...
Yeah, I definitely saw the statue.
What happens if you say that? I'm sure someone has tried it. There's a reason that we don't do it.
I'm gonna pull up my game right now and test. My LMF practice save file.
How has no one thought of this before if no one else has done it?
Alright. Live labbing right now.
Live, quote-unquote. There's another bottle.
Live from 10 minutes in the past.
A summit bottle. Well, this isn't... No, we're live.
Well, yeah, so why is this not live labbing?
Because we're not... You're not streaming the results, is what I mean.
I'm streaming them with my mind.
Ah, yes. If you do that and you don't have a corrupt file or bombs, it's a hard lock. And you can't get out.
Can't you just go outside? Or will that, like, crash because it's out of bounds?
I think that might crash. That might be an out-of-bounds bird statue, and it might be an invalid entrance. But I don't remember if that one is actually out of bounds. You can check. We can find out.
Alright. I mean, there's a chance that it could just line up. What if it's like the Fire Sanctuary out-of-bounds statue, and it just sends you to the boss door?
Credits warp, monk ass.
Well, no, it's not going to credits warp. At best, it's a boss key skip.
But what if it did? Oh yeah, I guess you can make a new file. It's not a hard.
Actually, wait. I doubt that it's a boss key skip because you're on the first map.
Well, Moldarok is on a completely different map as well, so...
Well, no, but I'm talking about, like, sending yourself into the entrance of the
into
boss
the boss
door.
room. Yeah. The exit of the boss door. Right, you mean?
Yeah.
Like it would load the
Semantics
exit.
aside.
Well, no, the semantics are important because entrances are how you get into a map and exits are how you get out of a map. Exits dictate what entrance you go to on what map.
Okay. Alright,
You don't have bombs, Mr. Mario, because ammo management.
Yeah. I don't know why everybody has 0 bombs.
Statue trick. I'm with you, Jazz. We'll do it. Mr. Mario not jumping in the water for the faster death, unfortunately.
Also, sorry to anybody who uses my dungeon practice saves, so the fact that I only have 7 bombs on the LMF file. I don't know why.
It's pretty accurate, honestly. Like, you never enter LMF with full bombs. Like, unless you're in go mode and you have full bombs
for
anyway.
context, for these practice saves, I give you TMS, I give you all the items. I give you Highland Shield, I give you a bottle. Or, I give you a bottle for Fire Sanctuary.
I mean, those are all pretty reasonable to expect, in my opinion, but yeah, fair enough.
Well, I mean, if you're practicing a full clear, having all those items is unrealistic.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they were full clear files. I thought they were like
you can do them for anything.
That's a good. Yeah, I guess you can just
I have them saved right outside
avoid.
the dungeon. I have them saved right outside.
Mr. Mario getting the quick stop as well. There's a couple of things you can do there to get a quick stop.
Has gone to the correct map? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh no, Raid, you're on the platform here. That's not.
It's also not the right cube. I mean, they don't know that, but yeah, there you go.
Raid realizing he made a mistake.
Hang on. I'm gonna copy this file over. Oh, apparently Bosky's vanilla. Okay. Alright, statue. First, let's try saving and quit.
In Bosky. Oh, hey, we had Vanilla Bosky last night too in Cistern. So Eminem 2 for 2 on Vanilla Bosky.
Okay, when you reload, you're still on the wrong map. So
that's what I figured.
And going outside.
Melrose not quite backflipping over the spikes correctly, but good enough. He got over it.
When you go outside, you just go outside. It doesn't.
Oh, it does work. Okay. I thought it crashed for whatever reason.
I also swear I've tried this before and it just didn't crash.
Not a cool trick, Fladge.
Oh, okay, so when this trick skips the hook beetle / whip, it's okay, but when the other one does, only some of the time.
We already skip hook beetle in LMF 90% of the time.
Yeah, but this one is whip. I see how.
I never said it would be allowed. I just said it would be a cool trick. Paperweight. I don't discount
was
the
that,
coolness
was that
of
paperweight?
skip.
Was that paperweight on Fledge Crystals?
Dodo, I think.
Oh.
Dying is very sad as HD. Although autosaves help. If you could do something from the first room bit warp, it would skip hook beetle and or whip. But no, we don't have a hook beetle whip skip for Elma. I don't think we ever will, honestly. Unless we find some way to RBM that lever, but that lever RBM just doesn't work.
I think
this is the first restreamed Cistern Seed. There was a Cistern Seed last night that was not restreamed between Eminem and the Founders, which is.
And there was also one between Ragtag Yag and British Stargate.
But that was also not restreamed, right?
Yeah. And also, yeah, I remember when Kid Cut forfeited, he was in Cistern. Finishing up Mr. Kolok Pause here. Well, not finishing up, but doing.
Galacto's really not cooperating with Mr. Mario today. There we go, that's better RNG.
Yeah, I had terrible RNG.
I had really good RNG last night on him. I think I got all good attacks. Ooh, Mr. Mario going for the, that strat. Oh, and Mr. Mario knows the Master Sword strat. Let's go. Oh, he didn't get a double hit. Okay, he's good.
No, that's fine. It's, like, pretty easy to get the one cycle with Master
It depends
Sword.
on how early you start the spins. If you start them late enough, you can just not.
But also, if you start them too early, then you just don't get them in it.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be too early. I think Mr. Mario got lucky that he didn't double hit, because I think the first hit would have been too early. Actually. But he's good. Well, if you don't realize that you didn't double hit, and you're, like, kind of just half paying attention to the fight, because this is a really easy fight to autopilot, because it's not hard.
But
same with Demise.
I mean, if you're autopiloting, if you're autopiloting this with Master Sword, surely you just like wail on him until the axes fall from his hands.
I always just do 2 spins when I autopilot this fight.
Because that's when you know that you did enough damage.
Actually, maybe I listen for the sound of the clank, because the clank means that you can't hit him again.
Yeah. Oh wait, Raid found their whip.
Alright, so that should be go mode for Twisted. Although Raid's Raid's got treasured. Raid is still missing a sword.
It's vanilla heart.
Oh, I didn't even see Raid get the whip, actually. Alright. So Melrose is probably a solid 3 minutes behind Mr. Mario if he has a good cistern.
3 minutes is really generous. Like, I would say... Wait, does Mr. Mario still have to do a dungeon?
No, Mr. Mario is done.
No, so it's more like, yeah, like 5 to 8, 5 to 6, maybe even more.
Well, considering that 64 and I last night finished 11 minutes apart, and I failed Skyloft Trial twice, and the only thing that was separating us
more than 11 minutes apart.
I'm pretty sure we were 11 minutes apart.
Alright, time to open the race room.
I'm already on that. I think it was it might have been like closer to 13.
14.
But...
It's 13 and a half.
Okay. Still, failing Skyloft Trial twice on last tier is at least 6 minutes. If you're optimal.
True, but I think that 64 was only partially a dungeon ahead, not a full... Or, well, Mr. Mario is a full dungeon.
64 was less than the ending of Sand.
Like, for context, Mr. Mario is going to be entering Horde before Melrose enters Cistern.
Yeah, but Cistern is really fast. You just clip, get the key, and climb. And if you have a fast...
but you still have to fight Coloctos and all that.
Coloctos is not that slow. Coloctos is probably one of the fastest bosses, actually.
Counterpoint G1.
Okay, yeah, fair counterpoint.
Even Scaldera if you have Master Sword.
Yeah, it depends on what sword. At least Coloctos is always fast.
If you have bombs.
I guess as long as you are able to one cycle phase 1. Oh, that's where Slingshot was.
Oh yeah.
Noted.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you have good RNG,
just you have
danced
around.
you have a bunch of control over his RNG. Like, if you're standing the right distance away, you will get the axe throw more times than not. Or the, like, the slam more times than not, I should say.
And now the race is on for Mr. Mario in a sub 2.
If Mr. Mario is a good horde, he should get a sub 2 here.
If he gets a good
That's the first sub 2 of the tournament, too, I think, actually.
No. That literally the last match between Masters of Camouflage, and they both comfortably sub 2'd.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
also
longer than that.
Also,
You're
I
sub
think,
140. Okay, never mind.
Also, I think
I didn't pay attention to the
2.
races yesterday. I didn't see the endings of the races yesterday because I was racing.
I got a sub 2 on our first match, I think.
Alright, look. I can only pay attention to so many things.
Is he waiting for the music, or is he just, like, having fun because he's the first one? I'm not sure. Oh, he won. Oh, I think
he's getting the dancing cutscene.
He's getting the dancing cutscene.
This is a good meme.
Yeah. But the sub 2 is on the line. Come on. There you go. Okay, you can still do it if you're fast. You can still do it if you're fast.
Just be omniscient. God, I wish I was omniscient. Then I'd win every rando race. I would just do all the right checks, forehead.
I mean, that's what they all say. That's the best way to...
How to win rando. Just do the right checks, forehead. God, I wish it was that easy.
And if you're a Tess, you could even get away with just doing everything. Maybe. Depends on the situation. Unless the Tess is just very dumb and does a bunch of stuff it clearly doesn't have to do.
If I would consider being like an all-knowing entity to be cheating at random. I think that would not be a
if the all-knowing entity
opinion.
is smart enough, they would mask their play to the point where...
Yeah, actually, that's
to the
a
point
fair
where
point.
But then they run the risk of losing from playing like a human.
It's like the uncanny valley of a task. Alright, Mr. Mario buffering horde skip, very good.
And it worked. It worked.
That was a clean horde skip. It was very good. Honestly, like, this race really showed off just how much practice Melrose and Mr. Mario have both put into this. Like, other than, like, the weird LMF stuff, which is a pretty... Like, that bit warp is pretty niche. It doesn't come up nearly as often as you'd think for how useful it is. Especially in co-op. Like, you'd think it would come up a lot more than it does in co-op. But that was, like, really the only major mistake they made.
If M&M wins this match, they go into 3rd place ahead of British Stargate because they don't have as many losses.
Yeah. I believe they go up to 3-2.
They'd be 3-1. They only lost one match so far. Meanwhile,
like, one of the favorites to make playoffs, which was the Founders, is 0-3 right now. Or at least the theoretical favorites to make playoffs.
That's not impossible to come back from.
Oh, we know. We have to win. We have to win out. I mean, we have all the really difficult matches out of the way. We already faced Masters of Camouflage and your Ragtag Yag.
I'm flattered.
British Stargate is a reasonable competition. Like, that's just anyone's game, as was proven.
Yeah,
they've lost 2 matches, right? British Stargate, or have they lost 3?
They've lost 3, but one of those matches was very close.
Yeah.
Actually, I think both of them, because with you guys it was pretty close as well. But did they win? Yeah, they
beat us. Well, wait, we haven't played British Stargate yet.
Wait, I thought that was one of the first matchups.
No.
Oh,
that was us. That was Ragtag. Our first matchup was Masters of Camouflage, I think.
Oh yeah, that one was remarkably close. But yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Hang on. Now I gotta go check the beat the game records, because that one wasn't under Beat the Game co-op. Yeah, no, that was like within 40 seconds. Mario beat 60. Oh, it was 50. I think it was 54 seconds. If I did my math right.
Looks about right.
And it was an exciting matchup and a great restream to match up too. Big hype for the tournament. And I finished so far ahead just because of the way the co-op stuff shook out. I finished 16 minutes ahead of 64.
Yeah, even in our last match, my heart was beating pretty hard in the thing. And then Kate Cut said wait for it in the race time room, and I was like, oh wow, must have been close. Remember kids, don't forget to grab your Gomoda. And don't miss Horde Skip, for the love of God, don't miss Horde Skip. Why did we set that? Oh wait, yeah, because it was beat the game. I was like, why was it not recorded? I think if you did record that race time, would have given points to you guys though, because you finished so far ahead.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't under the right category, so.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, Raid never got that sword. Okay. I was wondering why he was just so sword deficient compared to the others. And Melrose not quite getting the one cycle here.
Yeah,
Mr. Mario
did Pac ever go to Deep Woods?
getting killed by Demise, but he has a fairy.
F Airy.
I mean, it's true 64.
Okay.
It's a little bit of an odd way of
Deep
saying.
Woods, the most efficient way to do this would have been Skyview then Cistern, but it doesn't really matter if he didn't go to Deep Woods.
Whipping the camera there, Melrose. Oh, he's getting blocked by the materials. Okay. Oh, and that's a GG for Mr. Mario
GG's Mr. Mario.
in a moment. There we go. Well, okay, just one G so far. Doesn't Coloctos stop attacking quicker if you intentionally get hit by that?
Oh, what the deal is.
Yeah. Mr. Mario unfortunately missing out on sub 2.
If he had skipped the cutscene, and not ferried, he probably would have gotten a sub 2.
Yeah, but the cutscene is the important part. So. There's the Collectors.
Alright, Melrose will be entering the end game probably around the 2:03:30 mark.
Sounds about right. With the Water Dragon cutscene gone, yeah. You can thank a combination of Lepe and yours truly for the fact that that weird, non-topical in rando cutscene is gone now. I don't think that's not gonna work with Skyward Strikes. Is it because it's first phase, or just because it doesn't do any? Surely it does enough. If spin attacks do enough, then I'm guessing in first phase your Skyward Strikes just don't do enough damage. And it's only uncapped in the second phase. Nice statue check. It's an RG manipulation, I'm sure. Alright. Melrose picking up the horde with the whip and bottle certainty. Plenty of health. Honestly, plenty of time considering Pac-Man has to do Skyview.
Yeah. They'll be fine. So Pac and Raid are separated by about a sky view here.
Yeah. Give or take a Galactus, or well, give a Galactus fight.
Yeah, give or take Galactus RNG. As Melrose enters the Horde door just shy of 205.
So yeah, the Iron Shield would be... Yeah, I think it would be broken if it were Wooden Shield. Or wait, no. Does Iron Shield have 6 durability or 8? I don't remember.
It's 8.
Okay, yeah, then if it were... If it were
6
wooden...
and 4? I thought it was 6 and 8.
I thought it was 8.
Oh, okay,
as
alright,
well.
we've got interfering opinions in
I think
chat.
Iron is 8, Reinforced is 12, and Fortified is 16.
Makes sense.
Also,
I
what
don't
is-
like this setup from Melrose on the buffer here. That doesn't look like it's gonna work.
Yeah, the puzzle...
No, too far.
Yeah, not
He was
quite.
part of the
Too far
right,
to
yeah.
the right.
Yeah.
Oh, and one of the moblins is still alive. If he really wanted to, he could go for a second try. Oh, well, not anymore. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, Mario may be correct. Because, it looks like the wooden shield bar would be not half of this length. It would be like, 3/4 or 2/3, rather. It's bonk. Fortunately taking a death, but there's a fairy. Alright. Finally, the blue Bokoblin has been taken care of. That guy can be tricky to deal with if you don't have your Master Sword. Meanwhile, Raid is approaching the end game. But he opened the right door, so now he loses all the fun points.
Harp getting his worthless arm? Did I say arm or harp? I don't know what I just said.
I swear you said harp.
I think I did say harp. I think I was thinking with the text box, because the text box just said harp.
Yeah.
Raid getting his useless slingshot.
Oh, nice nunchuck. Well, calling the slingshot useless is like calling a butter knife useless.
Useless at this point.
Okay, well, a butter knife is also useless if you're going to, I don't know, go paint a house. Okay, this analogy is getting kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know where this analogy is going, but it's hilarious.
You gotta recognize that that butter knife helped you make toast that one morning. Or put peanut butter on your sandwich. Or whatever. Something that your steak knife could not be doing. Anyway, Girahim 3 now.
With his iron shield.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll get to settle the debate on whether or not you could parry Demise with an iron shield.
Well, I'm sure you can. House. Like you can paint your house with the. Oh my god! You can shield bash fire with a wooden shield.
That's what I said earlier.
That's what I meant to say. Okay, based on the damage, that does look like it's more like 6 than 8.
Mario, I was racing yesterday. What more do you want from me?
Wait, were you guys racing against each other?
No.
But you were just doing a completely...
You're gonna have the other race open while I was racing.
Yeah. I remember. Well,
it would probably be
rich.
Painting a house with the iron shield. Genius.
No, if you want to say that, it's painting the house with the wooden shield, because that's the point I was trying to get to.
Why are we painting houses with wooden shields?
We're not! My tongue just decided that that's what's gonna happen now. Anyway, Melrose has been called a wretched brat. For trying to paint his house. For not painting his house with the butter knife, the optimal way.
Oh, Raid taking a death to a horde. Rest in pieces.
Oh, man. Okay.
Not like it really matters.
Yeah, not unless Melrose
Please just use
dies.
the nunchuck when you're doing.
Yeah, the nunchuck is 100%. I mean, if he's having nunchuck issues, maybe he just doesn't.
I guess yeah.
It.
If you have like nunchuck issues, then yeah.
And I've had it happen before.
Nunchuck issues don't really make or break analog stick glitch.
I've had it happen before, where like the game will just decide. The game will just decide that I selected cancel on one of the options, but.
Yeah, I've had that happen before, but I always visually double check before I do that. For that reason.
Yeah. Checking loses you like 20 frames. If you just mash your control stick to the right, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I usually just like mash the control stick to the right until I see both of them lock on. It costs me probably less than a second. It costs a whole hell of a lot less than if you mess up the bit warp. I'd much rather lose like 2/3 of a second to making sure I don't lose to make sure I don't lose like a minute and a half.
And Melrose has finished
GG's Melrose.
Second place.
And GG's
M&M
to M&M
has taken the match.
Final time of 2:13.13, I believe, for the race time. 2:13.11 in race time. GG's.
All right.
Hey.
Right, I believe we are joined by M&M, and now we are also joined by Twisted, as I have dragged them over.
Hello, GG.
Right,
hello. GG.
GG's, everyone.
That was certainly a seed.
That was a fun seed, actually.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the casino for Whip, then yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, Whip Casino is certainly a thing.
I assume they found Whip first.
Yeah, they found Whip ahead of you by a pretty decent chunk.
Yeah. I assume that they prioritize full clearing Linearu like early on
Yep.
instead of going to dungeon.
Well,
Their routing just ended up working out a lot better than yours. A lot of it just by chance.
Yeah. Like
Because
my
they
early
ended
game
up-
routing. Yeah.
They both ended up in Linearu, at similar times. But it just so happened that Melrose didn't have Hook Beetle and was the first into Linearu, so he was able to do start the full clear while Mr. Mario made his way over and then entered LMF.
Question for Mr. Mario. Why did you do early Thunderhead when there was an easy access to Ballad?
it would be faster if I got it first try.
I guess it would save like a trip back to the sky.
Yeah, I wanted to go straight to Thunderhead to get the rattle because then I wouldn't have to double dip Skyloft.
I actually regretted doing not doing early Thunderhead when I left Skyview, because I beat Skyview, had the option to do early Thunderhead.
I guess
right
the main thing that just made it questionable to us was the fact that at least between both of you, Gorko Goddess Wall was in Logic, and you need Ballad like physically for that to work.
The more you know.
Yeah, Gorgo Goddess just never played a part in this seed, despite how early
nobody-
all the parts were.
I did.
Don't you love it when the game is just like, yeah, no, this check doesn't matter?
It was always like
Yeah, that just
a
didn't
worry.
exist in my mind.
It was a worry, like the cubes in Sansi.
Right, yeah.
I mean, Katie's Key showed up late enough.
Oh, funny story about
Wait,
that.
actually, speaking of Cave's Key, that, I commented on comms about PAX routing in LMF, and then I realized, wait, that was not, I just realized just now that I was completely wrong about that, because the first chest in LMF was not the LMF small key, it was the Cave's Key.
I was wondering why you were contesting me about the small key location being kind of out of the way from the door.
Yeah, so when Mel entered and dipped LMF, he got a key. He was like, oh, there's a small key here. And I'm like, okay, that's pretty convenient. Then when I got to do it, I recognized the text box said caves. I'm like, wait a minute.
Or the fact that
The
there's
Cave's
no
key.
small key under your UI.
And it made me reminisce about the freestanding key in Skyview Temple too,
Oh,
because that could have been a
yeah.
caves key, because there's no visual difference. I just thought that was funny.
Yeah, Cave's Key to Dungeon is always funny, because it's really easy to just miss the text.
Definitely.
That
The
happened
way
to me
the-
once.
The place Whip was so weird too. Like
Yeah, that. I was betting it was gonna be somewhere evil like Skipper's Cube.
Yeah, we were trying to come up with like the most convoluted arrangement of items we could to make Whip as terrible as possible.
You know, logic bounced you back and forth between Linearu Mining Facility and Theron, and so I figured it was probably going to be in one of those two locations, but no, it was just in the cube by Hook Beetle Fight.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh, where
there's
is the
always a
logical?
chance to make it, but sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, where is the logical digging myths? Because we never found it.
Fire Node.
Oh, fire node.
Yep.
Oh, the end chests then. Locked by
Yeah.
Hook Beetle. Okay.
Also Cursed Metal. Everyone's
Nice.
favorite.
Wonderful.
Wait, also, Mr. Mario, you guys, or just M&M, you guys forgot that Skyview cube again.
Yeah, don't. Okay, literally, as soon as I swung my sword to hit the Triforce, I was like, oh no. Because I realized that the cube
I
was
saw
there.
you charge up the Skyward Strike, and I was like, he's not gonna do it again, is he?
It was me this time, though, not Mel forgetting. I
I
forced
thought you
him
guys
to
would have
get it.
collectively learned the lesson at this point.
I should have. Oh my god, dude.
Lucky it wasn't there. There we go.
Yeah, if Whip was there, this is a completely different race, it feels like.
Very
Well, if it was there, Mel got it anyways, but they probably... we probably don't
Everyone
find
would
it
have
first.
gotten Whip a lot sooner, though.
Yeah, exactly.
If Whip had been on Caves, I think this seed probably would have been even closer than it because this.
Yeah,
this
definitely.
wasn't-
So as soon
this
as we got the
wasn't close
Leviathan,
race.
we just rushed Amber Tablet in Caves.
Like if I hadn't missed Horde Skip because I pressed 2 for help. If I hadn't missed Horde Skip, then I would have been in G3 and Pac-Man would have been and Girahim won, so it was a decently close race. But
Yeah. I actually think that if Whip was in caves, that Twisted may have won. Just because Twisted would have been the first to find the Whip, and I think that you guys would have had just slightly better overall pathing, just out of convenience.
we
And
played
what
like
are
we
they
were in
doing?
go mode. Like as soon as we found Harp and Claws, I had to go to the bathroom. I had to go to the bathroom in the middle of the scene. I was gone for like 3 minutes, and I come back and Pac-Man's like, "Hey, I found the Spiral Charge, Harp, and Claw Shot."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big mess of a seat in the middle there. There were just a lot of items.
And
Mm.
so, at that point we played like we were go mode, hoping that Whip was going to be on caves. And no, Whip was somewhere terrible.
Yep.
In hindsight, it wasn't really that terrible. It could have been a lot worse.
But there were so many places it could be, and you weren't looking for
It
anything
could
else.
have been Skipper's Retreat.
Yeah. The whip on Skippers would have been like worst case. It was like one of the worst things that we could have thought of. Like
If
the
I
three
pull
worst
up
things we
Letta-
had were whip,
As long
were
as
the non-whip locked chest, Skipper's cube, or
Sands
Pirate's
was-
cube.
So it would have been the key.
Yeah.
You're right. Sansi was barren, which was nice, and we were like, "Oh, Sansi's barren. That's fine. We don't have to go there." And I think like 20 whole seconds of silence passed, and then Pac-Man said, "Oh, there are cubes there."
Yeah, I was wondering why
mean-
neither of you went to Summit when you could.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of cubes exist.
Yeah, oops.
Yeah, you guys got like we joked about it, but like really everyone kind of got bailed out by the Summit Baron hint that got sent around.
Well, I
later in the
basically
season.
full cleared it anyway, but
I mean, you
There
went
was
up
a
for the hints.
Summit
Did you
Baron,
did you open the chests? And yeah, Summit Baron's one of those weird ones where like it doesn't really save you that much time because you're gonna
No,
do
it
all
doesn't.
Summit anyway.
I
Gonna
didn't
get the
know that
hints
there was
at
a Summit
least.
Baron hint at all. I was thinking of doing the digging spot up there because I had Monkliments.
oh,
Did you
shit,
guys
I
not-
didn't
You
tell
get the
you.
digging spot in.
No, we got it. I probably just
Okay.
didn't say it. That's my
Speaking
bad.
of hints, did
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys not get the hint that said LMF boss key is a key piece?
I did.
Or
and
the
I-
hint, or the hint that the Temple of Timekeepers said.
Did I write that one down, Pac-Man?
Check in the doc.
Oh.
No, because we did get it. I didn't write it down.
Exposing the
I didn't
five
write it.
on-
Oh no!
I'm assuming someone got the Busky chest on their.
Yes, Pac-Man got the
Yeah,
boss.
Pac-Man.
I got it. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't have changed much because I was still full clearing Linear,
No.
but
Yeah, no, it didn't really matter.
I think what really cost us was just our execution today and small routing
Your
mistakes.
execution really wasn't that bad. You guys just kind of got punished by your routing style in the end. Like,
Yeah.
the way you guys split up the early game checks punished you a little bit because you guys ended up delaying Surface and then also delaying getting Ballad. But, like, if Ballad was anywhere else in Sphere Zero, like, the race was a lot more even in the first, 30 minutes or so.
I also think
Ballad
that
was an early was like an early.
a really
device.
big decider for this race also was how me forgetting to talk to Dodo, because I full cleared Linearu, went to the temple, the desert entrance statue, went to the sky, talked to Dodo, went back, got the party wheel, got the Sand Oasis cube, and then death warped, and then went to the sky. Like, if I'd cut out all of that, that also would have helped a lot.
Gotcha. Okay, I didn't even notice that really because we were focusing on end game stuff from
I mean,
Mario and
that's-
Melrose at that point.
Like, I don't
Yeah.
think we played terribly execution-wise. Like, not our best, clearly. I doubt
No, clearly not our best, but
But-
yeah.
the routing, like, not as a team, but as individual routing, it wasn't great.
Yeah.
And we just couldn't put together.
I
everything we
don't
needed.
like using the word "not great" to describe routing unless there's like some objective thing that went wrong. Like objectively forgetting to talk to Dodo was a mistake, but like most of the routing stuff that went wrong for you guys was just bad luck. Like I try not to tell teams that they routed poorly because they got unlucky, or that the other team got lucky that the way they routed went wrong. You got like your macro routing was fine. It just didn't work out.
I forgot claw shots and had to go back to Elton just to grab claw shots. I also tried to talk to the Lumpy Pumpkin guy before I got Spiral Charge. And
Yeah,
wondered why it
that
wasn't working.
that's more micro routing though to me. Like you know, that's individual mistakes.
Yeah.
But like your team routing just didn't work out either. But there will be seeds where what you guys did as a team will work for you. Like
Yeah.
it's just
Did you guys do the dig spot RVM? Did you do the dig spot RVM?
No.
Damn it.
Yeah, because they had
No!
the digging
was
mitts.
not Spirit of the Sword. And we had, yeah.
You did it with the digging mitts, right?
You did. Of course you did.
I'm afraid I'm
Like,
gonna have to
we
step
weren't
away now.
surprised. But
Thanks for casting, yo.
Alright.
good,
Oh.
good
GG's,
timing,
guys.
yo. Yeah, good
Well
comms.
done, Eminem. I'll be excited to see more of both of you, especially now that, because like your team kind of had to get like a hiatus on your scheduling because of Pac-Man being sick, but we get to see more now, so that's always nice.
All right.
Thank you
I'm
to
sick now.
Restreamers plural, because we had to do a
Yeah.
little handoff, and yeah, goodbye.
See you Thursday.
Yeah. See.
Oh yeah. See you.
All right. Do anyone have any last thoughts before we
Yeah, we're playing tomorrow at 7 Eastern, CJ.
Oh, we are? Okay.
Yes.
That's confirmed. Okay, cool. Thank you for telling me that. I would have seen the ping, but
Other than that, I'm not gonna die in Horde anymore. I had 100% consistency on it, and now I don't, and I'm too stubborn to grab the ferry.
So wait,
Yeah,
I
don't-
jinxed
don't-
you. And then
don't make
you
that
jinxed
mistake
yourself.
anymore, Rain. But with that, I think we're gonna hand it off to our restreamer to close us out here.
GG, Eminem's scary.
Sounds good.
All right, great race, guys. What I was able to see of it, I'm trying to do like 3 things at once, but it still looked like a really good race. So GG to Eminem, GG Twisted, GG to your trackers and comms for doing their jobs and making everything go really well. So we're gonna raid over to ZSR2 where they're doing a Link to the Past run.
We on
hopefully-
CSR2.
Sorry, ZSR1. You guys started first, so that's never mind. Don't even worry about it. So we're gonna raid over ZSR1, who's doing Link to the Past match, and I think there's actually another one of those tonight too. After that one, and hopefully we'll have another one of these up on our restream sometime soon. So keep an eye out for it. And again, thank you everyone, runners, comms, trackers, and a lot of you guys. Great job, and have a good night, everyone.
See ya. GG's.
Good night.
GG's, everyone.
GG.
And thank you for the restreams.